It's a point of order.
Point of order, Chris Hipkins.
Mr. Speaker, last night in the House, a vote was corrected after it became clear that a member for whom a proxy vote was being cast was not present within the parliamentary complex. In this particular case, the result of the vote overall would not have been affected by that reduction, but there have been instances, and there are regularly instances in this House at the moment, where in fact votes are carried by one person and one vote. And there have been instances where members have requested a personal vote in those cases where it has been declined. I'd like to seek a reassurance from you that where members have reason to doubt whether in fact all the members for whom votes are being cast are present, that a personal vote can be called for and will be allowed by the presiding officers, because it is very clear in this case that votes were cast for somebody who was not present.
This is an important matter, and I'll look at it further. A personal vote can be called for and may be granted on very extraordinary occasions if a speaker thought that it may make a material difference to a vote. What is important here is that we have a party vote system that was respected internationally and in fact envied by many other democracies. It works on the basis of the integrity of whips who cast that vote. So it is absolutely essential that we trust the integrity of the whips as those votes are cast. I have been speaking or dealing with a particular member this morning to make sure that that person understands very clearly the rules as to absence from this House, the purpose of seeking leave from the Speaker if it's a smaller party, so that that person is granted leave legitimately and that that vote can therefore be cast in good faith by the whip. I will look further at the matter, but it is absolutely crucial that we all respect the position that every whip is in this House when they in good faith stand to cast a vote on behalf of their party or another party, acknowledging that leave may have been approved in a legitimate process, whether that be by a larger party and therefore controlled by a whip, or by an individual member of Parliament, in which case the leave is controlled by the Speaker. Is this a further point of order?
It is same point of order. No, seeking you to. Well, I would like to defend
order. Member resume his seat.
If I could.
On this occasion, because it is such an important issue, I will hear from the member, but I think I've made my position absolutely clear. But I will hear.
Sir, thank you very much for your indulgence, Mr. Speaker. Being one such member who has on a number of occasions called for a personal vote in circumstances where the result of the vote was 60-61, who cited Standing Order 144. There is a developing perception, sir, that Standing Order 144, as it has been applied, is effectively been negated and ruled out. I'd like you to have a look at that, because I do not believe that was ever the intent of any speaker. The second point, sir, is that having been a government whip and a chief whip of my own party, I would defend the whip who puts their vote, because they cannot absolutely guarantee at that very instant that the information they do have in front of them matches the reality. So I fully accept that the whip gave an honest vote on the day, but unfortunately he was unaware of what was happening behind his back.
I thank the member for his comment. With regards to Standing Order 144, the fact that a House may divide closely on a party vote is not in itself the reason to hold a personal vote. Close party votes might very well become a pattern throughout the life of a particular parliament, and this one may be an example of that, where a government holds a relatively small majority. In order for a personal vote, there is a need for an element of confusion about the party vote, and on that particular case last night, I'm not sure that that confusion existed. Is this an absolutely fresh point of order? Then I will hear it.
And, sir, before I start, I'm in a little bit of trepidation because
Can I just have the fresh point of order, please?
Sir, last Thursday, a statement was used in the House, which was ruled unparliamentary, and the member cautioned and sat down. Sir, having gone back through Hansard on the 4th of March 2014, The Honourable David Parker, in a supplementary question, used the same phrase. The Honourable David O'Connor on the...
Order, can
Damien
I please
O'Connor on
have
the 3rd
the
of
point of
September.
order quickly?
Sir, I would ask you if you would please look at the Hansard for those dates and the term and the use of the word stuff up, and the phrase stuff up, and come back and tell us whether or not it's been banned.
I don't need anything further. It is my job to rule on those particular words, and I will do so in the context in which they are used. If they, in my opinion, are creating disorder in this House, then I may move to have them withdrawn and apologise. But I am certainly not about to present a list to the House of words that I think are unparliamentary. No, order. No petitions have been delivered to the clerk.